my channel, The Baking Diva. And a big shout out to all my new subscribers. Well, you know on my channel that I do a little bit of everything. I do my regular baking, sweet and savory. You know, I do so many different kind of things. I do keto, I do low carb. I try to mix it up a little bit to keep it interesting. Well, I don't know about all of you, but the last year and a half with the pandemic and us being quarantined and I don't know, a lot of things I had going on with my family, I really wasn't watching what I was eating at all. And I gained a few pounds. Not a lot, but I gained a few. I bet you're close to 8 or 10 pounds, and that's a lot for me because I'm only short. I used to be 5'3", but as I got older, last time I went to the doctor, they told me I was 5'2". So go figure. So anyway, I'm not on keto, but I've just been trying to watch myself a little bit. I mean, I always think everything in moderation is fine, but I was going a little above and beyond that for a while, and it started to catch up with me. So now I'm just trying to eat in moderation, watch my portions, and do a little bit of low carb here and there. I'm not on keto. I don't know, maybe you can call me dirty keto, because I'm just watching the carbs a little bit. So I wanted to make myself something today that I could nibble on this week, and I thought, well, why not show it to you in a video, right? So today I'm making for you keto blueberry muffins. These are light, they're fluffy, and well, they're, I guess you could say, a little, not really crunchy, but they have a little dab of a crunch on the top. So instead of me telling you about it, why don't we get started? So what I love about these is you only need one bowl, no mixer. One bowl. What could be better, right? Now, you're going to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And I've already done that. Then you're going to take a 12-well cupcake tin, and you're going to either put silicone cups in there or spray it well. So I decided to spray mine today. So I used a pan. Use any kind of a non-stick spray. All right, now what you're going to need are the following. And we're going to add our dry ingredients to this bowl first. So we're going to put in here 2 cups of almond flour. So I've already measured that out for you. Now, what I want to tell you is use almond flour. Do not use almond meal. You need to use almond flour. So I have 2 cups in there. I keep mine in the refrigerator because I just think it stays fresher in there, but you know, you can do whatever you want. Now, the other dry ingredients we're going to add to this are a half a teaspoon of baking soda. So let me put that in. Okay. Alrighty. And next we're going to put in a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. In case you're wondering why we're putting the baking soda in, I think it just gives the muffins a little bit more stability. So they come out a little bit better. Alrighty. And I'm going to take my little whisk and I'm just going to mix all these dry ingredients together. This is a very, very easy recipe. These are great to have with a cup of coffee or tea in the morning or in the mid-afternoon. If you're dying for a little bit of a, you know, a sweet snack, you can have one of these. Now, what you're going to see me put in here when I do the liquid ingredients is not going to make them super sweet. So I'll tell you right now, if you prefer a sweeter muffin, you can always add in a few little drops of like the liquid stevia. But I'm going to just stick with my regular recipe. So we get all of this mixed up. And then also I should tell you, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go down and hit the red subscribe and the little bell next to it. And that's a notification bell. And all it means is you'll get a notification the next time I have a video up and you won't miss it. and it's free, so you don't have anything to lose, and it helps my channel to grow. So I really appreciate, when you subscribe. Now, I have this all mixed up. I think it's done pretty well. All right, now, after you get all of your dry ingredients mixed, let me get my recipe out here. I don't want to make any mistakes. You're going to add in your liquid ingredients. So let's put them in now. All right, I have my 3 eggs in here. Now you're going to add some liquid coconut oil. I just melted mine. And you're going to add to that 1/4 of a cup of coconut oil. All righty. Scrape that out of there. We'll get all the lusciousness in. All right. Now, in addition to the coconut oil, we're going to put in, now this is important. Wipe my hands. You're going to use maple syrup, but you need a keto maple syrup. Now, there's a couple of different brands out there. I'm using this one. It's Birch Benders, and it's keto syrup. That's keto maple syrup. I think this comes in 2 different kinds. I don't know what the other one is. I think it might be a cinnamon, but you just want the plain keto maple syrup. This only has 1 gram of net carbs in it, and that's pretty darn good. No added sugar. And I found this in Whole Foods. They opened up a new Whole Foods by me, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago. And they had this, and they had a couple of other brands in there. So I decided to pick up this one. I did notice they had it on Amazon, but it's one of the ones where Whole Foods sends it to you. I think Amazon and Whole Foods are together now. So anyway, I picked it up in Whole Foods, but you can find them, I'm sure, in your food stores or in the health food aisle. So I'm going to put in there 1/4 of a cup of my keto maple syrup. Now, you don't have to be on keto to make this. This is just a nice low-carb muffin, and that's basically why I'm making it. So we're going to mix this all together, our liquid ingredients into our dry, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put in our blueberries. Now, you can use fresh blueberries or frozen blueberries. If you use the frozen blueberries, make sure you defrost them first. So actually, I have a big bag of frozen blueberries in my freezer, so I'm using them today. And what you're going to need is 1/2 cup of blueberries. So first I'm going to mix this all up. So I hope you're all doing well. Let me just tell you while I'm doing this. Last night, I'm in New Jersey, it was horrific here. We knew it was supposed to rain. We knew we were supposed to get the aftermath of Hurricane Ida. But let me tell you, nobody was prepared for what we got. It's unbelievable. That rain came down heavier than any other rain I've seen. It was unbelievable. Within like a couple of hours, there were so many inches of rain that streets all over started flooding. I mean, we're fortunate we're not in a flood area, but all the towns surrounding us, New York City, and then it went up the East Coast. People had to be rescued from their homes in boats. Store owners, they didn't have a chance to board anything up because they weren't prepared for this. The rain there was just so much rain that the rivers filled up, and they don't usually, spill over till the next day when they peak. Well, these rivers and streams and whatnot were flowing over. I mean, there was 3-4 feet or more of water in stores. Cars were stuck and abandoned all over the place. It was a nightmare. Lightning, thunder. We lost our power in the middle of the night, but just for a little while. I could go on and on. If any of you have seen any of the news on TV showing New Jersey and New York, how this was hit in Pennsylvania, you wouldn't believe it. I mean, cars are abandoned all over the highways. It was crazy. Stalled all over the place. water filling up the stores. There was a tornado that, I'm in North Jersey, that hit South Jersey, that destroyed homes. It was like nothing you've ever seen. And the water is the river's supposed to crest today. So we were getting constant alerts on our phone, flood advisory warnings. It was just unbelievable. So luckily we're safe, but really prayers go out to all the people, let me tell you, who were not as fortunate as us. In New York, people were trapped in basements, buildings that collapsed, and divers had to go in and help them. I don't know, but just horrible. So anyway, enough of that. Let me go on here. Now we're going to add to this our half a cup of our defrosted blueberries. So let's put those in. These blueberries are pretty big. I didn't realize they were going to be this big. You don't usually see them this big, the frozen ones, but these are giant blueberries. So anyway, I'm going to mix this through gently, and then stay tuned. I'll show you what we're going to do next. Don't go away. Okay, so I've mixed my blueberries through. You can see maybe how big they are. They're big blueberries. So now I'm going to take my muffin tin that I've already sprayed, and I'm going to divide my mixture into my individual wells. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in my 350 degree oven for, I'm going to say, 20 to 25 minutes. You want your skewer or your toothpick that you put in the middle of them to come out clean. And then I'm going to leave them on my cooling rack for about 10 minutes. And then we are going to do a taste testing. So don't go away. Okay, everybody. I baked the muffins for 20 minutes. I checked them, and they look and smell delicious. So here's the tin here. I've let them cool in here for a few minutes. You should probably let them cool for about 10 minutes or so. Put them on a cooling rack. But I'm going to take one out of here because they smell heavenly. And I'm going to hold it up for you so my cameraman over there, who is Lucas today, can do a close-up and show you what these look like. Oh, if they taste anything like they look at that.
Zoom in on that, baby.
Can you see that, Lucas?
Wait the camera. It's so hard.
Can you see that, Lucas?
Oh, yeah.
Look at that muffin. Oh, that keto blueberry muffin looks divine. And okay, I'm going to put this down. What I wanted to also tell you was that you can keep these muffins in an airtight container for about 5 days. If you want to keep them any longer than 5 days, you should probably put them in like a Ziploc bag and then you can freeze them. But I'm going to tell you, they smell so good. So I'm going to do a little taste testing now, and I'll let you know what I think. Look at that blueberry. Oh my
Let me zoom in on
goodness. Now, I will tell you, the maple syrup, they're very good. They're moist.
Look at that.
I will tell you, they are not sweet at all. The maple syrup you put in there gives them a very subtle sweet flavor. But like I said, if you happen to be someone who prefers them a little sweeter, then you can put a couple drops of stevia in with your batter. So, Lucas, am I in this video now?
Yes.
Okay.
Here's
Here's Lucas, and he's here today with me. He's not really into keto muffins, or he's not into blueberry muffins, but he's helping me with the camera, right? All right. So, anyway.
I want to try it, but...
Look at that blueberry in there. Whoa.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm. So, well, you can have a piece of this. I'll break it off. So, I say...
I just want to try a blueberry.
Well, here. So, I say give them a try. I will definitely be making them again. And I will be... Oh, I was giving you the blueberries. And I will be...
It's hot.
Having them for...
That's good.
Let me see. Isn't it good? Wow. See that? Good. What I wanted to tell you is these muffins, you'll notice I only made 10 because I wanted them a little bigger. But if you don't make them this big, you can get 12 out of the recipe. There's only 3 grams of net carbs per muffin. Now that's not bad at all. So I say give them a try, and thanks for stopping by. And if you make them, let me know what you think.
For a person that doesn't like blueberries, that's good.
Alrighty. So anyway, Lucas and I want to say to you, what do you say, Lucas?
No, hit the subscribe button, smash the thumbs button, and
They should give me a comment, right?
give her a comment, and put the notifications on all.
Alright, so you don't miss one of my upcoming videos. And my fall baking will be coming very soon, right?
Yeah.
Pumpkin spice and everything nice. I did that last year, and I'm looking forward to doing it again this year. So everyone, stay well, stay safe. Prayers going out to anyone that was caught in the path of Hurricane Ida, and we will all see you
Next
very
time.
soon. What do we say?
Doodle!